Hey everybody, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest, all right? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what these messages are, y'all. Hope you all are doing well. And in the event that you are not, I pray we can transmute that energy here and now for your benefit and the benefit of all those involved. All right. Thank you, Spirit. We have Earth sign. Okay, so this is dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Somebody with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn somewhere on their chart. Or this is you. We have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Earth sign, water sign. Okay, so literally the world, the earth. Okay. All right, you and your person represent that vibration of the earth. Okay, you're here on earth to help the collective. We're all part of a bigger mission that will ultimately help us all, right? However, okay, I'm speaking to someone about something very specific. We have health. Yeah, like you and your person are here. Part of your mission is to assist with the health condition, so to speak, of the world. Okay, now this could be in the actual medical field, or you and your person may be like natural healers. Okay. That's what was coming to me last night. I kept hearing it. All right. Natural healing abilities. All right. I was seeing images as well. We have cycles here. I was seeing images as well of, and we have caution. Okay. So make sure you get all the information. Somebody might come to you. For those of you who work with herbs or something like that, and they may tell you that they need something for a very specific thing, but they don't even know what's going on with them. So I feel like you should ask questions, or you should do some sort of assessment yourself before you just give them something, you know. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Okay. So somebody could be ending a karmic cycle here to make space for their twin flame journey, twin flame mission. Okay, their twin flame. We have someone else. Yeah, someone is ending a karmic cycle here. Okay, there was somebody in the middle. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Okay. Underlying energy is narcissist. Now, I feel like the narcissist could be affecting one's health. Okay. Because that's typically what happens. They don't care about anything but them, you know. And so they'll put you through things and not even realizing the amount of pain that it's causing you, because they're not thinking about it like that. They're not thinking about you like that. All right, so if this is not you ending a cycle with a narcissist and making space for your person, then your person is ending a cycle with a narcissist and making space for you, whichever way it goes. Okay, somebody was in the middle trying to sabotage this connection between you and your person. And the reason I feel like they're a narcissist, Spirit is saying, is because I don't even think they really want the person for real. Like, I don't think they genuinely have good intentions or want this person. I think they just don't want you to have this person. Oop. Yeah, the Six of Wands flew out. That's what it is. They just don't want you to have this person. All right. Seven of Cups is confusion, chaos. Six of Swords is space and distance. All right. Then we have the hangman that's being stuck, being trapped, being confined. And the Eight of Swords is the same thing. So, yep, that's what it is. It's like this person may not even want them for real. They don't treat them right or nothing like that. But they're going to stay with them just so that they can't be with you, or you can't be with them, or whatever. Spirit is like, that is not about to go down like that, okay? That's very narcissistic. See, Ten of Swords, that's an abrupt ending. Like, so you said in a way of people's true love and happiness. For what again? You know, there could be true love and happiness out there for you too, but instead, because you just want to win, or you don't want to feel like you lost, or it's like, what are we winning or losing here anyways? You know what I'm saying? True love is a blessing, and if you have love and you don't realize it, okay, well, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is, you know, their ambition, their determination to get back to you. This person has a lot of desire when it comes to you, okay? And I don't know if they're going to be able to stay away. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out with the Fool card. Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity, equal give and take. So what they give to you, they feel like you give to them. They give you love, okay? You give them love, because it's a lot of heart chakra energy. Again, they're not feeling like this person is like, okay, they're there, but they don't give love to this person. This person don't give love to them. That's what it feels like, because the heart is going from this person over here all the way to Shorty over here. Okay. So, Fool card, leap of faith, brand new beginning. Okay. Coming towards you innocent. Okay, with pure intentions. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's dependable, reliable, all right, self-assured. So you're not waiting on somebody to validate you. You do that for yourself. This person finds that very attractive. We have the Lovers, okay? Yeah, they feel like the two of you are a match here, okay? Yeah, this person has been observing you, watching you from afar with the Page of Swords and waiting on the right moment to say something. I feel like they've been planning that moment, you know? Planning that moment when they're going to say something. There's messages and phone calls coming through. I saw the Page of Wands and the Judgment card. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor, Divine Masculine Energy, King of Wands. All right, this is not double emphasis on Aries. They may have Aries placement somewhere on their chart or Sagittarius. And I only say Sag because the first card out was the Knight of Wands. Okay, so one or the other, but double emphasis on Aries though. All right, nevertheless, that Aries energy being Mars, I feel like it's the masculine energy. It's the determination, the drive, the passion, the sex drive and all that. You know what I mean? And men are physical beings. So again, the first card out was the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person has a lot of desire, a lot of passion, all that towards you. They find you to be very attractive is another thing I'm getting. They are also very attractive, you know, showing up as a King of Wands. But they just want to show you through what they do, not what they say, you know. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person has been stressed out. Okay, they've been overburdened by something here. Again, it could be because they were being restricted, held back, etc. for no reason at all. Like the person didn't even want them. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is spying. Okay, again, so person is spying on you, watching. Now it's not in reverse. So it's not like they like doing the most or stalking or nothing like that, but they're definitely watching. Yeah, see the world. I feel like in that cycle, something ending. I feel like the reason this is ending, yeah, Four of Swords here, so that peace of mind can come in for the twins, you and them. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a breakthrough. Now, I just heard my peace is not disturbed, okay? So, feminine, you've been sitting in your peace, okay, as you should. But I feel like your masculine has been really stressed out. They have not been at peace. And if you know that your person has not been at peace, then you're not really at peace. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we have the Page of Pentacles. All right, Page of Pentacles is all about, you know, this person wanting to plant new seeds with you. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, put in the work, put in the energy, put in the effort to build something long lasting. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. This person feels like the two of you have similar values. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the two of you have similar values. I feel like when we first put the deck, I saw something about a gold digger. I said, oh, here we go again. You know, that group of masculines that's letting go of a gold digger, okay? Sure enough, that's what it feels like because masculine has built something up for themselves. So that could be why the person is in the middle and or why they're trying to sabotage it. So masculine is thinking that if they try to move around, that this person is going to try to sabotage everything that they've built up. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, but they can't help but want to come towards you and be affectionate. King of Wands, Knight of Cups, because of Five of Cups. They feel sad. They miss you when you're not around. They feel like they lost something. They're like grieving. You know, I lost someone that I love. Meanwhile, you here on earth walking around. So it's like if the person that I love is here on earth walking around, why would I allow myself to sit with this level of grief in my life or this amount of grief in my heart? Why would I do that? You know? It's like this is when things are shifting, things are changing, and it's affecting you negatively as far as your emotions, right? And it's not even something that you can really control. That's the Five of Cups. But this situation is something you can control because you don't have to stay in a place where you're not being valued. You don't have to stay in a place where you're not being appreciated. Okay? That's not it. We got the Tower. Exactly. So when you don't make the necessary adjustments, Spirit's going to make them for you. That's why I said this person's like, oh, I don't even really want them. But I'm going to stand here in a way so that you can't have them. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to stand here in a way so that y'all can't be together. Because in this person's mind, they already know. Yeah, see the High Priestess. They already know. They already know that this person wants you. And that you want this person. So they like, I'm not even about to move. You know, it's that type of thing. It's like they just want to be a block. They just want to stand in the way. They just want to, you know, and it's really nothing that you can do. You just have to let your person do they need to do, because the Emperor is an authoritative figure, and he's somebody that's going to make tough calls regardless of how it makes people feel. No, you may not have liked the decision that I made, but it was absolutely necessary. You know, this is what needs to be done. And that's why, you know, men and the head of household, etc., they're so important. You get what I'm saying? They make such wonderful decisions, you know, the ones that make them in the upright way, child. So this person, you know, that's what they're doing. They're going to have to make a decision that it might not be liked by everybody, but it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. They have to make sure that they are thinking of their health, thinking of the health of any and everybody involved, because if it's an unhealthy situation or it's something that's toxic and it's affecting not just them but others, they might want to think about that. Here we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So this person is afraid that if they come towards you and make this offer, because this is my engagement ring, that this person is going to take whatever they've built up. So you know what that tells me? That makes me feel like they were married or something. All right, what is this, the Lovers? Because ain't no girlfriend taking something that's yours. Come on, what? We got the Lovers, okay? I remember the other day somebody said that they was like, yeah, girlfriends and wives or wives and girlfriends. I was like, ain't that something how they put us in the same category? It is not the same, beloved. And a lot of people may like to think so, but it's not. I've been a girlfriend before. It's not the same as being a wife. And even as a girlfriend, I always knew I was a wife. It's either you is or you ain't. You know how they say it's either you got it or you don't. It's like that. Okay? This person is a husband. They're not a boyfriend. And they don't see themselves marrying the person that they've been with because they don't give them wife energy. You know, real wife energy is not like I know y'all see people get separated and divorced and it makes people so scared, right? But those, to me, in my opinion, no offense, maybe those marriages just should have paused. You know, like a lot of the time the people grow apart, things like that happen. You know, that's very true. It can happen. But I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about when it's obvious that somebody is only with you for the wrong reason, and instead of you getting out, you marry them. Why would you do that? So it's like you did that to yourself kind of thing. You know what I mean? If this person is already seeing, remember we saw caution, get all the information. That's what Spirit is trying to tell them. If you already see how this person is, if you can already see how it's affecting your bank account or whatever, then why would you, you know what I mean, keep on doing it? So Four of Pentacles, again, holding on to somebody, this, that, and the third, not letting them go. Being possessive, being controlling. And so now this person is in the energy of saving or wanting to save money. All right, that's what Spirit is telling them. Like, yeah, you need to save then. All right, we got the Sun card. Because there's no way that, or there's no reason why you should sit around being sad and grieving Five of Cups when your happiness is out there. They're happy, yes, but you are someone who greatly contributes to their happiness. Okay, I started to make that the title of the Patreon video I did last night. All right, so I know I only posted a shorter one earlier in the day. Yesterday was my rest day, but I did post a reading on Patreon that was almost 30 minutes. So if you're not already over there, go check it out. But we have the Five of Wands and we have the Empress. Okay, so this is somebody trying to, like I said, block or stop the connection. Someone is in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna just keep saying that. I'm gonna just keep letting y'all know what's going on. Yeah, the Eight of Swords and the Empress. All they do is think about their divine feminine. All they do is want to be with their person. So they're gonna find a way. Because where there's a will, there's a way. Listen, I've never believed that more than I believe that right now. And one day I'm gonna do a video for my Patreon and I'm gonna let you guys in on what's going on. You know, why I believe the way that I believe, why I feel the way that I feel, and why nobody can change my mind about it. You know, the testimonies among testimonies, yes. But it's like just being in that moment itself and seeing it and just knowing what you're saying is true. Like, I'm not saying that I want to force what I believe onto other people, but I'm just saying that I have proof and facts to go into why I believe the way that I do. And that if I share them with people, or when I share them with people, a lot of the time they're like, oh, I can see why, you know, you feel this way. And it makes something more believable for them, or it helps them build their faith. You know what I mean? So King of Pentacles, okay? Again, they want to be dependable, reliable for you. Like I said, they could be an earth sign with water sign placements. Excuse me, a water sign with earth sign placements. A fire sign with earth and water. Take it however it resonates and put all that in there. Because this person had a little bit of everything come out. See, here's the King of Cups and there's that King of Pentacles. That's literally what they came out as. The earth sign and the water sign. So that's what this person is, okay? They may be, one thing might be their sun, the other one might be their moon. Okay, like, so to the public, they look this way. You know what I mean? To everybody, this how they come off, you know. I'm thinking about rising, sorry. Their sun is when they're born. You get what I'm saying? The time of the year they were born, etc. When they fall under that. But then their moon, to me, that's who you really are. The moon is who you are. Okay? So if this person has a water moon, oh, they're very emotional. And then this person not giving them any love, not giving them any affection, child, but expecting them to bend over backwards for them all the time, heck yeah, this person feels trapped. They would never feel, look, somebody who has a water sign moon won't ever feel comfortable with somebody treating them less than, you know, nobody should feel comfortable with that. But a water sign is very emotional. Think the cups. You get what I'm saying? Cups are our emotions, y'all. So there's no way that I'm going to be an emotional person and take emotional abuse or accept emotional, like, how long? You get what I'm saying? So we have the Hangman. This person's like, I can't take it anymore. Okay, they feel trapped, they feel stuck, and they're finally starting to see something from a different point of view. All right, we got 2112 or 1221. Take it however it resonates. All right. Yeah, it's like mirror. They seeing something being reflected back to them here. Okay, they asked a question and Spirit is showing them. It says it's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective. Yeah, so it's like they're being still so that they can see the truth of the situation. Now, yeah, the star card is enlightenment. So my thing is whether they wanted to see the truth or not, Spirit put them in a position where they saw the truth or they're seeing the truth. Seven of Swords, deception, deceit, lies, okay? Just the Nine of Cups, you know, people do whatever they got to do to keep themselves happy, to make themselves happy, but they weren't necessarily thinking about the well-being of masculine. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, just wanted to hold on to masculine. Two of Swords, being of two minds. But we have the King of Cups. They love you. So the devil is trying to hold on to the masculine, but the masculine's like, I love feminine. You know, we have the Star card, child. Child, okay, we have the Death card. Yeah, something have to end here. Okay, we got Scorpio placement somewhere, y'all. Somebody's person is a Scorpio. Okay, Virgo and Scorpio used to be one sign once upon a time. That's why their hieroglyphs look so similar. Look it up, okay? I do very in-depth research. But yeah, okay, I saw somebody say, yeah, Scorpio is every sign. Not necessarily. Scorpio is a representation of life, death, all things in between. All right, Scorpio is like the double-edged sword, okay? So it's everything good about life and everything bad about life, but it's not every sign, okay? And if you have the facts to that, or you have, you know, wherever you got that from, please tell me, because I've never seen that before, and I've been studying this for years, okay? So, but I do know that Virgo and Scorpio once upon a time were one sign, okay? And something happened and they split, okay? So, yeah, but anyways, this person, it could have Scorpio placements, okay? We might have Scorpio placements. We also have Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus. All right, more Virgo. Yeah, you're very dependable. So both of you show up as the King and Queen of Pentacles. Very dependable, very reliable, self-assured people. Do not seek validation from others, but give it to yourselves. It's given to you through the things that you do, the people that you are. You don't need anybody to confirm who you are. You just are that person. You know, it's like you that dude, you that girl. So, hey, okay, yeah, you're very honest, very direct, very straightforward. So is your person. I feel like they know who makes them happy. They know what makes them happy. So they pursue that, okay? And if this other person doesn't like it, well, again, Spirit has something for that, because this is not a you trying to stand in somebody else's way. This is somebody trying to stand in your way. They're with someone that technically they really don't like. They just with them because of what they can do for them. And last time I checked, there's a whole bunch of people out there that will willingly spend their money on you without any reason at all. There's a lot of people out there that want to be treated all sorts of ways and all that, and you give them money. I mean, and they give you money. So if that's what you into, you know, if that's your kink, then find it somewhere else. But when it comes to a person like a chosen masculine or a divine masculine, somebody that has so much potential and a true life purpose here, they're on a mission, and you just stand in the way because whatever selfish reason you have, yeah, you might need to move around, sis. Okay, you might need to move around, bro, whichever one it is. Yeah, it's the devil. Okay, go to your auntie's house and don't come back. It's one of those things. It's like usually we go and pick them up from their auntie house on Sunday, But we're not picking this person up from the auntie's house. Okay, they're going to stay at the auntie's house indefinitely. All right. When I split the deck, I just saw miracles and believe. So you have to believe, and then I saw focus. You have to believe that whatever you focus on will come to pass. So you cannot sit around and focus on the hardships. You can't focus on the burdens. You can't focus on, and the same thing for the masculines in the back of the bag. If you're worried about this person taking everything that you've earned, everything that you built up, then you might need to be on some making a plan. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles, you're doing that. But you might also need to be on some switching your mindset. Don't think like that. This person didn't build it up, you built it up. This person didn't earn it, you earned it. You know. Don't let nobody try to punk you out of what you've earned, what you work hard for. All right, yeah, we have protect. It says you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place, okay? So, yes, I feel like masculine is being guided to protect themselves in every which way, protect their finances. You know, that's what Spirit's been basically saying, because this person is trying to come after their money. That's what they think. They like, this person knows I have a lot of money. I know they're going to try to come after my money. This person probably has a hard time breaking up with people, period, because they have a lot of money or something. They showed up as the emperor. They showed up, first of all, sex. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, what y'all got going on? Because that's like the third reading now where I done slipped up and said something I ain't supposed to been saying, child. Anyway, the Six of Pentacles was the second card out. Maybe that's why I said it, because 6 and second. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles was the second card out. And it's all about generosity and, you know, being a giver. So your person is always a giver. They have always been a giver. Them being sweet. So you're a provider and you sweet. Child, what? People take advantage of that all the time. Okay? People take advantage of that all the time. We have pause. It says you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. All right? Spirit is telling them, like, hold up. Okay, because what you want to manifest is right there. Don't give in, you know, like, don't give in and settle for this because this is where you at. Nope. Okay. Don't do that. It's like, you know, that thought that you keep having that you're afraid of, it's a reason that's coming to you. All right, don't ignore it. We have create. Yeah, you see that? It's like you create the things that come to your mind. You create from your mind space, right? So if that's what you're focused on, then that's what you're going to create. All right, you're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. Okay, so yeah, they need to start transmuting the energy that they're feeling into something creative. Okay, we have worth. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Yeah, masculine, okay? Because a lot of men don't see their worth. Okay, we talk about women who don't see their worth. Let's talk about the men who don't see their worth and why they stay in toxic, unhealthy relationships, because they don't know what they're really, really worth. All right, bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Remember that Ten of Wands, masculine, feminine. Remember that Ten of Wands that your masculine is holding on to. Yeah, you gotta let that go, boo. That's what they're saying. You have to make, like I said, an authoritative call, a tough call. All right, underlying energy, receive. Okay, it says you're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. Remember, the Six of Pentacles, my universal gifts and blessings card. For those of you who've been watching me for years, okay? It said these could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them, all right? So Spirit is already telling this person what it is. Like, You deserve to be happy. You have to know your worth. You create from your mind space or your mental space. So, and you know, even from your heart space too, your heart and your mind, they create in sync, in unison. So it's like, be mindful of how you're feeling. When you're not feeling good, your heart is not feeling the strongest. You're feeling weak because this person beats them down. They do a lot. And I feel like this person may make them feel like whatever they're doing is not enough, but it's always more than enough or something like that. But when you don't know your worth, you're not going to see that. You're not going to know that. You're going to think that I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. But you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, if not more. We have the Sun card and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the Sun card is all about happiness, bliss, joy, prosperity, abundance, answers to our questions. Okay. This is solar energy, divine masculine energy. This is health, okay? Vitality connected to your solar plexus chakra. Then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is about destiny, luck, fortune, fame, okay? Things shifting, cycles, okay? So we're talking about karma, again, fate, karma, chance, something ending so that something else could begin. 1 + 9 is 10, yes? So we have 10, 10 here. That's new beginnings. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is about partnerships and balance. Okay, duality. It's about putting everything in its place and finding harmony. Okay, so I'm thinking about all these messages that are here for you. And then 6 of Cups. Yeah, so it could be something like that. If there's not small child or children involved with the Sun card, 6 of Cups, then this could just be this person feeling like you help them heal their inner child. You help them heal their hearts. You help them heal all the wounds that they have had emotionally just because of your love. Like, you love them the way that you love them, and it helps them heal in such a major way. All right, let's get some dragons. All right, got our dragons, y'all. You know I love my dragons, and I haven't used them in a couple days. Feels like a week or so. Thank you guys so much for all your support, for real. And to the people in the comments, sometimes I see the comments and I have the time to get to them right then, but I do have days where I'm like in the studio and I'm replying to the comments. But anyway, guys, to the people that leave the comments and they're like, oh my gosh, nobody's liking the videos. Guys, I get likes on my videos. That's how you guys are seeing these views. If nobody was liking them or watching them, they wouldn't be going out there. They're going out there because they're being liked. I just don't, you know, buy into that whole, let me show y'all how many people like what I'm doing. Let me show y'all my numbers in order for people to believe me. The proof is in the pudding. You see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to see the number right there to know people liking it. If you see that the thumb is lighting up white, when you like it, that's the same thing that happens when other people like it. There's no number there though. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just like if a person, which is typically just 1 or 2 people that dislike the video because, you know, that's something else that they have going on inside of them where the light irritates them, that's different. But, you know, just like if they dislike it or if you don't like it, you can put a thumbs down and you'll see the white part, you know, light up inside of the thumb or whatever, or you'll see the thumb turn white. Okay, so just take it like that. All right, it's there, guys. It's just no number. So just because you don't see a number doesn't mean, oh, she don't have the likes on or nobody likes it. You know, we are in that culture nowadays, or we're a part of a time where it's been like this forever. I can't even say we're a part of a time. Y'all know how people are. Monkey see, monkey do. If there was a number there, then I feel like there would be a lot more likes. Some people don't like because they don't know that other people like. They like, is it even likable? Yes, all you gotta do is click the button. But for those of you who wonder, yes, the videos are getting likes, okay? Nobody's just sitting there watching and not liking it, okay? You're going to have people that watch it and don't like it, but some people are older, don't know where the like button at. Some people, you know, watch it and then fall asleep, different things, okay? We have Dark Blue Galactic Dragon. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. And the reason I wanted to explain is because y'all really be sounding concerned in those comments. Like, 800 views and only I liked it. It'd be so funny to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, aw. Then y'all calling people losers. That's not nice, okay? They're not losers. They are liking the videos, y'all. Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Okay? Yes. Listen to the voice of the universe. This person has their codes igniting within them. I also feel like it's time for us to start shifting around All right. Just in general, good fortune is coming. Yeah, that's about that shift. Good fortune is coming. It says, let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Remember, you create from your thoughts. So if you want something to be a certain way, okay, isn't emerald often associated with wealth and riches and luxury and things like that? Look it up. Crystal yellow dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. So I said, look it up, and they talking about higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Yes, I'm telling you, studying and research, man, my favorite things to do. You know, love it, love it, love it. Can't get enough of it. It's always something new to learn. And the best part about it is cross-referencing, because when you see something one place, just because they say that doesn't mean it's true. How many more people have said it? How many other, references do we have? Where else can I find this information? You know, that type thing, to really validate it, make it real. Okay. We have golden Atlantean dragon. It feels like two. Yeah, I thought so. Golden Atlantean dragon helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. And air dragon helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. Yeah. Now, was it the reading I did on Patreon yesterday? Probably, because I also did a short one for here too, but I'm going to put it up somewhere. I don't know where yet. And we have Earth Dragon, okay? But I mentioned something about having to choose if you were going to be the slimy snake on the ground or the bird that sees the bigger picture or something like that. It was something like that I said, okay? Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing so you can move forward in life. See what I'm saying? It all goes together because it's your time to receive. It's like, don't sit around and wait, on this narcissist to give up, because they're not. They're going to take everything from you till there's nothing else to take. Then they're going to go to the next person and take everything from them till there's nothing else to take. And it's very unhealthy for a person to say, well, I see that and I know that, so I'm going to just make sure I keep getting more, keep doing more, keep doing this, keep doing that, so that they don't leave me. That's a narcissist. You get what I'm saying? That means that there will never, ever, ever be any satisfying or pleasing that person. And I wouldn't advise you, hurt yourself or harm yourself to try to please them. What I'm getting here, right? Excuse me. It's like a person who is working 2 jobs already. They're paying everything, they're doing everything, and the person's still like, that's not enough. I need this, I need that. So now the person goes and gets 2 more jobs. The person will get 2 more jobs. What are you going to do? Work 10 jobs? You know what I'm saying? As one person? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, hence the 10 of Wands. So Spirit is like, I'm going to need you to chill. I'm going to need you to be with somebody who's not like this. You know what I mean? Be by yourself, heal yourself, and be with somebody that's not like this, because the person you really want to be with is not like this. And you putting yourself through this unhealthy cycle for what? It's so weird. But it must be for a reason, right? There's some sort of karmic contract, obviously. Some sort of lesson that this person had to learn, obviously. Otherwise, it would not have gone on. Everything that Spirit does is for a reason. That's the maker. That's the creator. So Spirit is not ever just going to do something just to do it. That's humans. Spirit is not human. Okay? So, those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and Aries.